It'd be my pleasure. And I know we're getting really close on time, so I'll be brief. I mentioned earlier we've seen some really large cornerstone presence come into Springfield since our announcement. Amazon built a 1 million square foot facility, and that with that came a couple of thousand new jobs. With that domino effect into our developer landscape. So 2021, surprisingly, we saw an uptick in new development of subdivisions, multi-dwelling units as a direct result of Costco and Amazon coming to town, because then this influx of population from the rural landscape are looking for places to live so that they can work here. That's exactly what the economic development engine is supposed to do. Knowing that these companies now see Springfield as a potential place to expand their business really set the developers on fire. And we continue to see development growth in 2022, while other communities are still seeing the impact of a slowdown. Ours has ticked up slightly.
Well, look, I mean, the results may be what we'll call off-balance sheet benefits of the improvement of connectivity citywide. And Jeff said, we got a little lucky by planning this network so we weren't scrambling, as so many localities are now trying to address what is such a clear need in communities. Blair Levin, who was the lead author of the FCC's National Broadband Plan, now with Brookings Institute, he said a few years ago, the network that is in place in your city today have the capacity that's going to be needed 10 years from now? Because if the answer is no, then the time to start planning is now. Because the amount of time that it takes to get the plan in place, the feasibility design, and what is a feasibility design? It's not a how we are going to do this, because most localities know we need to do something. It's which direction do we go? Do we make investments to enhance connectivity for ourselves, for our utility, for our residents, for our businesses? Do we find qualified competitive providers to come in and make investments? Do we figure out some sort of public-private partnership? Or do we figure out how to create a platform for investment with our incumbents in a way encourages investment that has not previously? So there's no off-the-shelf approach here. And that's what's important to understand. That's the benefits that having a long-term plan in place can achieve. And that's what's being accomplished there in Springfield, Missouri.